Welcome to your daily focus for February the 3rd, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you, Shirley, for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Now, while we speak, my goodness, I decided to put up the February 2020 videos, the monthly videos for each sign in a new format. I thought, I'll do this and I'll do this and it'll be so wonderful. And I did not know that I was signing up for a 4-day project. So my apologies in trying to get them all up to you. And it looks like the Virgo one might have a problem. So we know that we are in Mercury retrograde shadow, walking towards it. But when I went to try and view it, it works. So let me know if you're having a problem with that. I can upload it again or something so that you get the messages. But I like the format. Let me know what you think. Absolutely. Please do. So February the 3rd, we have a 3 energy. So the 3 is the Empress in Tarot. So it's about doing new things, planting the seed, giving birth, new plans, new opportunities. So we might just find ourselves on that path today with no expectation whatsoever of stepping into it today with the Empress kind of energy. It's also a very divine energy. Pay attention to what you read, what you see, definitely what is communicated, whether it's right at you personally or you overhear it in some way, or maybe what you're talking about. Pay a little bit more attention to that and where you want, what you want that voice to accomplish. If we do the numerology of the day, 9. So the Hermit. So the Hermit is one who goes off into the desert or the cave for like 40 days. And when they come out, they have a clear, defined path forward, a clarity of strategy. And they go forth. And so we are being asked to really think things through from a standpoint of what do I have now to work with? Not the what if this came in or what if that came in, but what do I have right now? What can I do immediately in front of me in the moment to take it one step closer? Sun is in Aquarius. Moon is, I think for you very early risers, you might have a little bit more of the Taurus moon. But the majority of us, when we wake up, will be waking up to the Gemini moon, which makes us a little bit more curious. We want to know. We want to know things. And I mean, it's a beautiful day for communication and learning and reading, and journaling would be another thing it's great for today. See what the cards have to say. We have the Ace of Swords. A couple of you got that one. The Ace of Swords, the aha moment, the epiphany. So like I said, with the Empress energy, is you could, it could just happen. You could just be standing there ready to check out at the grocery line or buying your beverage or the paper or something like that. And something just happens that just turns your life around. You have that aha moment. You have that epiphany. Or somebody walks up to you and says something, or you overhear something. So today is very much about the epiphany. And it's, swords is a little bit more about taking it back and really thinking it through before we take the action. So very much the Hermit energy comes out through the Ace of Swords today to allow us to really, have that idea, that moment of clarity and understanding, and then we go about our day into the next thing and we completely forget it. So it's taking the step back and remembering to take the step back today. And I think the energy supports us in doing that. We have the sun. Wow, a few people got the sun too, in amazing places. Realize your talents and abilities. This is the Hermit again. What do I have to work with now? My talents, my abilities, my time, my energy, my resources. What do I have? And how can I create going forward? And the epiphany comes in, the aha moment comes in of something that you can do in the now to work towards that happily ever after. Today, the energy is supporting you in letting your light shine. And that Gemini moon should make you childlike. Absolutely. I mean, there's the 3 energy again, right? Gemini is our 3rd sign, so be the child. Let your inner child out today. And by doing that, by just going with the flow and enjoying the things that you are a part of, your light raises and you see the way forward. You see that path. You know what to do. And the Queen of Wands. She was another popular one. So we're getting all cards from our monthlies. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands weighs things out, digs for the information, digs for the truth. So very much the Gemini moon of finding out little details that will help us on our way. Little bits of knowledge. Because the one thing I love the most about the Queen of Wands, she's the fun one to be around, because when she's going forward, it's nothing but fun, because she has the clarity and the understanding that what she's doing, she has researched, she has knowledge of. She knows the other side of the coin. She never has to look back on the decision or decisions she is making in the present moment. So doing it right the first time forward. So very much the energy is really supporting you today through the numerology, through the astrology, through the cards. Telling you to go with the flow as much as you can. Have some fun today. Ask some questions today. Dig for some knowledge or information that's going to help you today. Understand what you have right now to work with. Time, energy, resources. What do you have in the moment that you can actually work with in order to step forward? Can you brush up your resume? Can you ask them out for coffee? Can you check out tuition fees? Can you apply for that new job? Can you afford the paint to paint the room? All the little things. I was going to pull another one, so I guess I'm going to pull one more. Look at this, we have the Fool. Yes, we're in new moon energy. We are until the end of the week, people. So really look towards taking a risk on yourself. I mean, the Fool dances down this new path without a care in the world, a worry in the world. Everything's going to be fine. This is going to be the greatest journey experience of my life. And we know from experience that that's probably not true. But today's one of those days where you can embrace that kind of feeling. And when we can embrace that kind of feeling, we raise our energy, and guess what? Some really fantastic things start to come our way. So really tap into the Fool's energy today and skip down the sidewalk. Well, they might lock you up if you do that, but although I've been known to. My son says, I don't even know you, Mom. Look at a well-being card. My joy doesn't depend upon the approval of others, so nobody has to approve. Nobody has to be okay with me skipping down the sidewalk if I want to. So long as it brings me joy, so long as it raises my energy for beautiful things to come my way. So smile a little bit bigger today. Embrace beautiful, happy laughter, sunshine. And don't worry if everybody else's knickers are in a knot, okay? You feel it. It's about you today. It's about your path forward. It's about you getting that aha moment. Don't worry, they'll want to be right next close to you. I mean, that's the one thing about the Queen of Wands, is everybody wants to get on board. Everybody who thought it was a dumb idea, once she gets going on the path, everybody wants to be a part of it. Everybody wants to. So don't worry, they'll come around when they see how happy, how your life is changing. They'll come around. Don't worry, they'll want to know the secret. No effective guidance will ever be achieved by seeking the approval of others, for they all desire different things of you. Constant, pure guidance from Source comes forth from within you. It is always there. So, constant, pure guidance from Source comes forth from within you. Just like the sun energy of it beaming out. Yeah, we did have the sun. That light doesn't come from the sky, it comes from within. It's your energy raised, and you get the clarity and the understanding, or something moves in front of you that wasn't there before. You didn't see a path prior to this. And there it is, standing boldly for you. Let's get our animals. And we'll see what animal comes to be today. Find your voice. Find your voice, says the frog. Sing, say no, express yourself. Sing your song, dance your dance, and tell your tale. Frog tells you it's time for you to find your voice. Saying no can be one of the most difficult words to speak, and yet Frog says that you have been putting too much pressure on yourself, allowing others to steal your time, exhaust your energy. You haven't vocalized your dissatisfaction with it. Instead, you've quieted your voice. By saying no, you begin to make room for things that you do want in your life. And it isn't easy at first, but the more you practice, the easier it becomes and the more empowered you will feel. So, if you want to quit smoking, let's just say that one, because many can relate with it on some level. So you want to quit smoking, and now just when you go to get that cigarette, you say, no, I used to be a smoker. I'm not anymore. And then say, in 10 minutes, I'll revisit it. Let's just, for 10 minutes, not have one. And chances are it'll be an hour before you remember again. And do it again. Just say no to that habit, to that behavior, if you're trying to work on you. If you're trying to work within relationships, then maybe it's time for a conversation. And we are in Mercury shadow, so you want to make sure that you are using the right words, the right tone, to get the buy-in that you want. So practice it. Say it out loud and see what it sounds like before you go and have that actual conversation. Let it go smoothly for you. You may have been keeping frustrations inside of you, and they need to be spoken. It could be a friend that has hurt you, a spouse who isn't listening to you, or a boss or co-worker who isn't respecting you. It is now time for you to vocalize your feelings. In order to remove the emotion, you may want to begin by writing down what you want to say and practice saying it aloud. I guess I should have just waited for the card to say that. Look at yourself in the mirror while you speak the words of truth. Can you see within your eyes how much this is damaging to your soul and spirit? Healing will eventually come from Frog assisting you finding your voice. Frog also reminds you to put on some music and sing. It can be in your home, your car. Sing as loud as you can, fun or sad. It doesn't matter, and express yourself by singing. It's a good thing I live in the country because I love singing, but I don't have that wonderful voice. Your throat chakra may be blocked. So it's a good thing I don't have neighbors close by, huh? Fun or sad, it doesn't matter. Just express yourself by singing. Your throat chakra may be blocked. Put your right hand on your throat. Envision a blue light circling and swirling, healing the fears that surround you. Maybe you've always wanted to be on stage, a Broadway show, a stand-up comedian. Embrace frog in helping you find the voice within you that may be shaky right now, but it will turn steady and strong. And the more you practice your art, there will be no restrictions and no limitations. So find your voice. Step into that aha moment. Raise your energy today. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.